Is this the smallest 2600 they ever brought out? Okay, is this the smallest 2600 they ever brought out? Is this the smallest 2600 they ever brought out? Or is this the smallest 2600 they ever brought out? Nope. Nope. I think we've just found one a lot smaller. Hi guys, Retro Tech Ralph here with another review of a gadget gizmo unboxing, shall we say. This came to my attention a couple of months ago. This is the Atari 2600 Tiny Arcade. A little bit weird on here, it says 9 Atari games plus bonus Pac-Man. Why don't you put 10 games? Okay, so this is, it's not like the At Games stuff. It's not like this is actually emulation, or at least rips of Atari 2600 games. You have got on here all these nice little games here. Asteroids, Millipede, Missile Command. Yes, I can't see that one at all. It was a bit like Warlords. It is Warlords. Aha! I had that one myself. Pong Combat, Centipede, Tempest, Breakouts, not Super Breakout like I used to have, and it has Pac-Man. But this is just the tiniest ridiculous thing. This I don't think plugs into your television, although that is a television. It's modelled around an American TV with the two aerials on the top. We never had them in the UK. Same old-fashioned Atari 2600 joystick, same console. I don't have a 4-switch Woody. Yes, but I do now. But let's have a look inside this with the box art to start with. It does look quite nice. It's all good fun. Full games on the back. Sellotape in. Hope I can take that off without breaking anything. Oh, that's good. I was going to cut that off anyway. I hate these little sellotape circles. Bottom shows the usual hazard information, and we have batteries. Okay, so that will be, yeah, well, let's unbox first. So the tape goes off the top there. This was a last minute Christmas present. I have a lot of Christmas presents this year, which is nice. So it's good. We'll show lots of reviews on lots of things. Whether this is the first one or not, or the middle, I don't know yet. We'll find out. Okay, packaging wise, it looks like some old late 70s carpet. It looks like wood paneling, like we're in some sort of Swedish sauna. I don't know. But, more tape. Okay, so this is being stuck onto there with tape. Okay, it's stuck around there with tape. Right, okay, this is going to be a nightmare to open up, shall we say. Everything goes in here. I assume that the small little tiny display on here has the batteries on the back of here. Oh, I don't mind packaging, but I do mind ones I can't get off and repackage to display better afterwards. This bottom bit is going to be impossible to do. Right, can you give me 5 minutes and I will get this unpackaged, done, sorted, and we can look at what's inside this crazy taped up package. Now, I've finally got it out of the box. Yeah, it's a little bit awkward. I like to unpackage these and try to display them. You're not going to be able to with this unless you can use some sort of chemicals to unbond itself from the cardboard. But I've managed to cut all around here and then here, which then lifts that, and I can hide it back inside, hopefully, to redisplay this. But there's also 4 tabs that go inside these holes here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Where's the 4th go? Huh. When that's round there, it goes in. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay, there's 4 tabs for no reason. Might just rip around the side there. I think it does. Yeah. So that's the packing over and done with. Let's get into the packing, shall we? But that's just to me display this. Now what we have is a very small television, braided cord. Is it? Actually, it feels like plastic more than braided. It's very thin braided. Going to what all I can describe in the UK must be a switcher, an RF switcher that the Americans, because this is obviously based on the American television, RF switcher to go between whatever with cable, or another input from the Atari. Yeah, we never had them. We had the cable coming out of the back, done and straight in the TV. And we'd have different channels on TV, or, I don't know, it's an old television, isn't it? So, we also have the controller. This controller is absolutely tiny. To display this is really nice. What I recommend you do is, I have already had to play with this a little bit. One, the switcher on the front of here, don't use. It's not a switch. It looks like it's a switch. There's a piece of plastic to peel off, but it doesn't work. It's just a go-between for the cable. I assume that the cable is probably knotted inside here and it's just twisted in. Two, don't use the switches on the Atari 2600. They are there just for show. It's always in black and white mode, it's always switched off, and these bits don't work. The center bit is the button. And the joystick does go up, down, left, right, and does click. So the joystick does work, that does work. The biggest problem with it is the television. You've got on-off switch on the bottom. You've got two legs that I can't get out without the help of a screwdriver or a pair of tweezers or something. So it will stand like that, which is nice. You have the condensation on the front there, it's getting cold in the garage. So I've got to try and display this to you as you would see it normally. Okay. Right, first off, rip out the little plastic bit for the batteries. That'll give you power. Two, turn it on. Now, I don't know if you can see this properly, so I'm going to zoom in quite a lot to show you. Ah, there we go, that's not too bad. Right, so the Atari's there, the joystick's there. So we have a button on here which gives us nothing at the moment. We have a button on here which gives us absolutely nothing. I actually, from where filming this, I can't see that screen very well. It's actually quite dark. So we have on there Asteroids, Breakouts, Centipede. I'm trying to show you this on here. Centipede, Combat, Millipede. Why without Millipede and Centipede? They're both versus the same game. Missile Command, Pong, Tempest, Warlords, Pac-Man. So let's go for something easy like Pac-Man. So I'll press the button on the joystick. We wait. And we wait. We still wait. Ah, right. This does seem a lot slower than Pac-Man was. The graphics are the same. And I can't see one of the ghosts. See, it does play exactly the same as. It doesn't look bad, to be honest. I mean, I used to play this as a kid. What's it doing? What was it? The ghosts were being eaten, but they were... What? Right, so let's go do another game. On here, hang on, let's see about the dying on this. Nope, you don't want to die. There you go. So the reset button is on here, which gives you back to the main menu. Simple. It is literally as simple as that. Let's go for Asteroids. Press again. There is no options, I don't think, on here. This is the arcade version of the Asteroids. Back to, yeah, hyperspace, forward to thrust. It is playable, however, it would be a lot more playable if you could plug this thing into a television. So back to the main menu, let's go for Breakouts. It's going to be Breakout, not Breakouts. So start. Oh, hang on, there's an option there. Oh, hello, slow, medium, fast. Ah, wonder if Pac-Man will do that. Any options at all? Nope. No. So at least Breakouts will do... Breakouts. Let's go for fast. What? I'll go for large because I'm too blind. Start. Now it used to be on the paddles and there is no paddle on this. So let's press button start. This is fast. Ah, missed it completely. So what exactly is slow then? I know. Maybe it didn't register slow. Yeah, that is a lot slower. So it's still on fast. It's still not as the same speed as the actual arcade, the actual 2600 copy. Let me just try one more for you. So I want to look inside this while we're here. Missile command. Ooh. How is this going to work? The original arcade had the ball, which you moved around, and I can't see my cursor. Ah, tiniest blue dot. I've lost that city over there. Terribly sorry to all those people living in that city there. It is a lot quicker, actually. That's not ironic. What's that bunking for? That's very ironic. Oh, I can't see where it is. Nah, lost another one. There you go. That's level one done, and I think I lost a few cities. It isn't bad, to be honest. Let's turn this thing off. It isn't really that bad. You have this bit on the screen here, and it will tilt forward a little bit, so your viewing angle could be a bit better. If I go straight... See, your viewing angle, because this, instead of being flat, straight like that, which is good for the camera, is a little bit worse by having it forward, actually having it tilted up. For me, I can barely see it because I'm kind of a little bit further over here. Now, let's have a quick look inside. So, let's power it off. 3 screws holding this on, what I can see. I assume that there's another 2 inside the battery compartment. So, really cheap, really cheap AAA batteries. Holding this together. I thought there might have been a couple more in there. Right, so, Phillips ones, posi drive, screws holding the corners in. Not that big either. There'll probably be just a small board in here with a chip that's been melted on. It looks like the back cover comes off somehow. Okay, that's there. Is it holding place up there? I don't know. Ah, there we go. There's a small speaker there. Ah, exactly as I thought. Small speaker, positive, negative for the actual power supply. Inside you've got your board with a chip molded underneath all that stuff. On-off switch here. Nothing actually else you can see in there. I'm not just stripping this down anyway. Everything looks like it's kind of bolted to the back of the screen. So as the screen's out, it is literally the other side of the screen there. There's nothing. There's a capacitor there, which could have been a really small one. Cable runs into there. Yeah, so that cable just knotted into there to stop it falling out. I assume the same in here and same in there. There goes a battery. So yeah, it is a nice little gadget, shall we say. I don't think it's actually any good to play on. If you want to play an Atari 2600 game, there are plenty of Atari 2600 out there. I mean, buy one of the At Games flashbacks. That would be a good idea because there are still plenty out there, and they only made the last one last year, I think. The Flashback 10, which is not actually bad. It's a pretty good little system. Lots of games on there. This has only got the 10, but you can easily get away with the other one. I think it's 140, or is it 130 for one version, 140 for another. So it is. You can upgrade them as well with the SD cards, and you can flash them with the USB, but you need to put power in as well as USB. But that's a video for another day. I was going to do that one last year because I got that one for last Christmas, but didn't get round to doing it, unfortunately. So this is unarguably the smallest Atari 2600 ever. However, it's not an Atari 2600. Oh, I'm not taking 4 screws out just to see there's just a switch in there. That's ridiculous. It's like inside here, there's 2 switches. There are little, you can feel it. It does feel like they're almost clicky switches, but that's fine.
There will be nothing in there apart from just a cable coming in, cable coming out. Maybe a tiny little board to control for that. But other than that, that's it. That's your mini arcade Atari 2600. Stripped down and played with. Done. Get one yourself. They're only about, I think they're about £19 on Amazon. But they're a good little... but on player-wise, if there was a HDMI on the back of here, or some sort of composite out, then yes, it would have been better to play. It's not anything there, no. It would have been better to play, to maybe just rig this up to a television to play it on there. Yes, it is a pain with the tiniest joystick. I mean, it's ridiculously small, but it's just a toy, I think. So, good to have, not good to play on, better options out there, but good fun nonetheless. So, that in mind, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, follow me on social media, help out the channel any way you want. All the links are in the description below, and I'll see you in another video. Bye for now.